Today is day 12 of 100 days of random acts of kindness. Do not adjust your screen. This is what my face looks like. So today was a super long day at the hospital. It was supposed to be not a super long day, but that seems to kind of be our new approach to things. I have been kicked off the trial. Didn't take very long, did it? 12 days? Not even 10 days. They call it putting it on hold. So my lungs it's not even my lungs. They don't even know what it is. They don't know if it's oxygen can't get to my lungs, or like it doesn't seem to be my lungs themselves. So the blood was okay with a few things that aren't great, but they're indicative of the drug. So it's nothing about me specifically. It's just how the drug works. I have radiation now next Friday. So we got that sorted out. I am no longer on the trial drug to see if we can kind of put things back the way they were, and I can maybe go for a little walk, and by that I mean like to the bathroom without gasping for air. And then this amazing situation. I was written a prescription today, but it would seem that the oncologist wrote it. I say the oncologist and not my oncologist because it's the oncologist who's running the trial. He wrote a prescription for something that I don't think exists. It was supposed to be a gel, and he wrote it as a cream, and obviously the pharmacist can't give me something that A, doesn't exist, but that I wasn't, like, he can't give me a gel if a cream was written, all that. So I had something that I got by volunteering at an oncology conference quite a while ago, so I'm going to give it a go and see if it'll clear things up. But this rash is really, really sweet. Anyway, in keeping kind of with the creams and stuff, everybody at the hospital was so amazing today, and I had to get blood work done down at the main cancer center blood work depot. That's not what it's called, lab. And because I don't know the people down there, they don't know my routine, they don't know what to expect. Oftentimes they assume that, I've just been diagnosed, that, you'll get used to them, and, don't look. And they have tricks too that they've been trained to, try to distract me. And I'm so far gone that none of that stuff really works with me. So, walking in there, I was pretty nervous. It was somebody I'd never met before. And, she has so many people waiting on her specifically. So, I don't want to take up her time saying, well, then I like this, and then if you can do this, and then count to 3, and, let me know when it's out. And, like, I have all these crazy kind of rules that the nurses who deal with me all the time, and I say deal with me, know my routine. But, so, I didn't take an Ativan either, which sometimes I do in those kind of situations, because I had a number of doctor's appointments after, and I want to be really clear-headed, so my anxiety was running pretty high. And I just want to give a shout out to Amy, who I went to university with, and who lives about 7 hours from us. And I know it's tough being far away and wanting to help, and there's something comforting about being able to make food or something for somebody and dropping it off, or anything really. Anything and dropping it off. And obviously a lot of people can't do that. So she was tricky, and she sent me a message saying one of her friends was looking at using Emla, being the freezing cream that I use, and she knew that I used it for all my needles. And she said, what strength do you use? And I fell right for it, hook, line, and sinker. I said, this strength, and ask for this, and, giving all these tips. Meanwhile, she just wanted to make sure she was getting the right ones, or the right one. and she sent me Emla in the mail, which is very, very expensive. 30-gram tubes of it, $70. And so when I opened it, she just totally surprised me. Like, I had no idea. And just that is just absolute kindness. I have all of these examples of just absolute amazing kindness that Amy, that was just so, that really meant a lot to me to open that up. And then I got a message from Kat, the one who organized the 100 Days of Katie that is currently going on. And she, just out of the blue, said, I've contacted the maker of Emla, and they want to send you some, and same thing. Like, I just don't know how people come up with these things, and I just often think, I don't know. I don't know what, I say that all the time. I don't know what I did in a previous life to deserve all these people, because Amy and Kat, that's really thoughtful. Like, knowing that I just plow through this stuff, and then sending it my way. Such a random act of kindness, and I'm really grateful for it. As for this, I did think about not putting it on before the video, or trying to do the video first, but then I thought, you know what? This is my life, and I don't know. I'm not going to put on makeup or anything to kind of hide the reality of trials and all these fun side effects and things that we go through, that we're trying to sort things out. And I said to Keith today, like, this being a phase 1 trial, it's pretty amazing that my side effects and things that I'm reporting are potentially helping millions of people in the future, and it kind of gets a little overwhelming to think of it that way, and thinking of how many people did that for me, that it is kind of a nice way to, maybe that's my random act of kindness for the day. Anyway, it's been a really long day, and I'm really glad that we're going into the weekend and that we don't have to go to that bloody hospital that I'm so freaking grateful for. It's such a good hospital, and we're just taken care of over and over again, but boy, oh boy, do I never want to go back. And like, I think we have, I don't even know how many days we're there next week. I think it's a short week, so 3 days, I think, out of the 4. Yes, right now, 3 days out of the 4. So, to Amy and Kat, you're just the endless love and support I'm so grateful for, and thank you for your random acts of kindness. Talk to you tomorrow.